Hey, hi, hello. It's the LaSala show. This is episode 55. It is August 24th, 2023. My guest today is Greg Adam. Um, we work together, yes? Or am I dreaming that?
I mean, I see you there. I can't say how much I work,
Yeah, it's like
but they do pay me. It's pretty nice.
we get checks from the same woman, right?
Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah, she's nice.
What were you about to say?
Well, you see,
She got a donk, right?
yeah, but she doesn't have no kids, so I can't call her a milf.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, but she works with kids.
Yeah. So I think of her as a milf.
All right. So we are technically starting a podcast and we're trying to come up with names. Like every time we work together, we come up with like a brilliant name for what the podcast should be, what the subject matter should be, and then we forget it by the time we're going home, right?
Transvestile circumcision.
There was another one.
That's a metal band name.
Yeah, there was another one.
Could be.
I'm trying to think. It just, it's like all these ideas that they slip out of your hand like sand if you don't catch them or write them down.
Piss in the wind.
You think you're gonna remember, and then you're like, wait, what the fuck was I? God damn it! It's the pothead brain.
So how much this thing counts to?
What is this?
15 seconds.
That's 15 seconds right there.
Oh shit! Hurry up.
All right,
It's only 15.
You have 15 seconds to think of a podcast name. Ready, go. The Greg Adams Show.
Right now, it's hotter than God's nuts. God's taint. But I don't know. I just can't word that right. But
The Devil's Grundle.
God's voluptuous.
Do you know what a grundle is?
No.
So it's basically a taint.
Okay.
But it's like an unkempt taint.
So my taint.
So you haven't been down there recently to like kind of... Bro, I'm like a fucking fourth grader down there. I got nothing.
Yeah, it's too itchy. I can't do all that.
Here's my thing though. You get the cream. It takes it all off for you in the shower. And then it's
Then I
smooth.
just be whacking off in the shower with the cream.
You get two things done at once. Bro, two things can be the same. So we work together. I think we're probably the two, or at least top 5 coolest people working there.
I'm the coolest. I don't know about everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, you have your own status, but there are definitely some people where you're a little concerned whenever you have to work with them. Yes or yes?
There's some retards, yeah. But in the same token, sometimes I act completely retarded. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck did I just do? Why did I act retarded like that? So, but some people just are full on retarded all the time. They never really see it or get it.
I hope to have him on soon.
Yeah, we'll talk to her. It'll be fun. Or her. I don't know.
Well,
It.
him, they, or them. I don't know.
Apostrophe.
So it's somewhat. You've watched the show Big Brother, right? Have you ever heard of the concept?
Back in the day, I seen like 1 or 2.
So my girl, when we were just starting to date and everything, she was obsessed with Big Brother. And the idea is, 10 strangers live in a house together and da 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 da. That's kind of what I feel like every restaurant job, or really any job, is just sort of like talking behind each other's back. We've witnessed it, right?
It's always that.
And it's like you.
I mean, we do that sometimes. Fuck it.
Well, yeah, no, but I'm saying like there's
Try to
like
keep it to a minimum. But
there's an alliance formed, and then this person's in this alliance, but then you're also with this alliance, and
yeah, we don't have that so much at cafe. It's just more like if you do your job, then you're good. Then if you don't, everybody probably don't like you that much.
Yeah, because
I
it makes
mean,
everybody else's
that's
job
really the
hard.
bottom line.
Right.
Ain't really clicks. I mean, people they do have people that are like more friendly with each other, but it don't seem like they're mean to other people that work good. Like as long as you pull your weight.
Do you think anyone working there has had sex with one another?
Ooh, good. Who's working? Uh, maybe.
It's a strong answer.
It's a hard maybe, but not a good yeah. You know, like I can't be confident.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, but
Gun to your
maybe.
head.
I'd go with no.
No. Okay. All right.
It's all off shots. It's all like maybe they had a one night stand.
Right.
Not any good.
Maybe a hand job in the
Yeah.
dumpster,
One
something
drunk
like
night.
that. Okay, so these are random questions that also I'd like to know the answers to. Back when you were, I mean, you're still a musician, but back when you were gigging, what was the worst show of your life?
I had fun at most of our shows. In the beginning, we didn't have a bass player, and that kind of sucked. It was like just like big hole in the sound, but that was like a whole era. So I can't say it was just one show, but
So you were just doing a lot of power chords, trying to hold it down,
yeah, trying to play extra shit, rhythms and leads and shit. At the
and
same
you were
time.
singing at the same time.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'd say like really, it wasn't a bad show, but there was one show that was just like taking too much fucking Klonopin, benzos, and I realized like made me way too fucking numb, and it could have been a better show, and I was just kind of blurred out. It was at Grand Street Dance Hall.
Oh yeah.
It was at the Mitch Fest when they did that for a few years, but yeah, it just got way too fucked up on Klonopin, and I was just like a blur. Like I played all right, but I wasn't even there, you know. It was we probably sounded alright. It's just like that's something that I didn't repeat after that because I was like, yeah, it kind of sucks. Same as drinking. I can't drink too much before I go on and just be blurry.
Yeah, same here. And I actually got kicked out of a band once because I didn't understand how much of the pills that I was taking because I get anxiety attacks. And going on stage, you kind of get a little nervous.
Yeah, when you're taking those kind of medicine, you're just like, oh, I'm gonna load up extra, you know?
Yeah,
have fun with
dude.
it, like,
And then
you fucking gray, like just blob.
right, halfway through the set, I was playing in the wrong key.
Yeah,
I was
me too.
forgetting.
I couldn't hear the notes well enough to like really know they were defined. You know?
Everything
like, I wasn't in it,
sound.
you know?
Yeah. So eventually, my drummer threw a stick at me. I don't remember any of this. This has all just been told to me. And yeah, I promptly got kicked out of the band. And then I was very sad about it. But then like a month later, they were like, "Hey, can you just like not do that again and rejoin the band?" And I was like, "Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Won't happen again." But
it
yeah,
don't feel good, man. You want to be like receptive to the audience on stage. You want to be at least like there with your lyrics if you're singing, you know, like in the word, in the moment, you know. And when you're all disconnected like that, you just pretty much like going on autopilot. So you can't respond to the room. You can't add anything. You're like a fucking stereo playing shit. You know, you're not even
yeah.
reacting. On anything else, like I could trip, so I can play awesome or have a lot more fun at least. I
So
don't know
you've
how awesome it sounds, but
you've tripped on acid and played a show.
yeah.
Jesus Christ, Jimi Hendrix here.
And
Did you ever cut your forehead and put a bandana on as well?
No, I didn't go that hard.
All right.
I mean, not that hard, but going pretty hard. We won't get into that.
Maybe one day.
You have to be explicit.
I mean, you told me
podcast.
about the butt plug incident where, you
Oh,
had
yeah,
to.
them fucking goddamn street like pipe thing.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we've all been there, though. I mean,
You can straddle a fucking goddamn cone corner of the street mid Sunday.
dude, it's a
Guns on gas.
lifestyle. I mean, what do you want from me? So, what kind of car are you driving right now?
A fake one.
So,
It's a Jeep. It's a truck.
It's an illusion.
Or it's not a car, it's a transvest truck vest type.
And I noticed there is
It's even got a
significant.
hatchback, so you really don't know what it is. And it got a broken window in the back.
How did the mirror break?
Fucking.
So you fucked so hard that your dick shattered the glass.
No, the truck just fucking sucks.
I want to go with the first story though.
Yeah, that one's probably better. I just rolled it down one day and it never came up.
Damn, dude, no. Come on.
That's no good.
Most anticlimactic.
Goddamn electric shit.
Oh, I came so hard it shattered the glass of the back of my car. All right. When was the last time you were in a jacuzzi?
Fuck. I was probably like 20 or younger. I guess it was in a long time.
What was the male to female ratio in that situation?
There was a chick. I think it was with my ex, one of my exes.
So it was just you and her.
No, I think we had friends too. It was like even
It was,
amount, like.
it wasn't weird.
Yeah, it wasn't no.
All right.
Weird on one side type thing.
Did you come?
No, because it was like a grown up fucking area, you know. Jacuzzi.
There were like kids running around.
I probably did later, but not
yeah.
the jacuzzi at the time.
The jacuzzi led up to.
Well, you know how you end every night when you got a nice woman.
I mean, you know. So okay. It hasn't been 15 minutes yet.
We're getting old, dude.
We need a fucking name for the podcast.
We're getting old.
We're getting old. That's the name of the podcast.
That's what's happening.
That's what's happening. We're getting old. That's what's happening.
We're getting old. That's what's happening on the podcast.
All right. That's the name of the podcast. Have you ever been caught masturbating?
Yeah, actually, by my ex, my most recent ex, and that was kind of
How did
like she knew.
How did she react?
She just kind of had a laughy look on her face and just like went on with her way. Like, she was like, whatever. Because I mean, I caught her before.
Oh shit! Okay, so you're like,
She
hey,
did it way more than I did. So,
hey,
like, you know, it's just...
do what you got to do. See, for me, I would feel worse if I caught my girl masturbating, whereas if my girl caught me masturbating, I would just be like, yeah, dude, it's like a thing. Like, we have to get the evil out of us, and then we can make better decisions. Like, have you ever made a good decision when you haven't come in a while?
Yeah, but I might be more stressed out and not wanting to talk to people. Short, like, fuck off.
Yeah, you're like, gotta get this out of me. Did you wear a hat when you were masturbating? Have you ever worn a hat while you were masturbating?
No. Maybe a beanie by off chance.
So not.
You don't get naked to masturbate. You know, if it's cold outside, you're wearing a beanie. You're not gonna be like, oh, let me take my beanie off to masturbate. So,
I see. Yeah. Dude, I used to strip naked to take a dookie, right? So like, I didn't
That's
want.
labors.
I would take my shirt off. I would take my pants down.
You were one of those kids. They had those kids.
I would keep my socks on though.
Remember those kids that would piss at the urinal and they had their pants
They had their
all the way
pants
down
all
to
the
their
way-
fucking ankles? They
Yes,
just didn't
dude.
get it. You know, they were like, that's that guy.
I used to
I
be
bet
that guy.
he did that. And if he didn't, it's sad that he didn't. Because that fits him so well.
Well, so now I've taken it further. I have regressed from that stage so hard that now I just pee in the sink. I don't care if it's your sink, the sink at work, my sink, the sink at a friend's house, the sink at a random bar. I pee in the sink.
Nice.
No,
Just so
it's not
the
nice.
smell wafts up better than a nose? Or?
Dude, I shoot it right down that fucking hole. saves water. So I'm doing something technically environmental.
See, I got a problem with splashback. Like, no matter what, every time I piss, it's like at least one dot that's gonna fucking like find its way to hitting my leg or something.
You're talking about toilet peeing.
Yeah, just piss in the toilet. There's always a fucking dot of water that can fucking find its way, and it's like, man, I just took a shower.
How tall are you, Greg?
I don't know, 6'8".
No, you're not. If you're 6'8", I'm 7'12".
You see, I'm fucking 8'9", Larry. All right, man. T.
So, I think it's just because of my height that my dick is just right where the sink is all the time.
So you really piss in the sink?
I really do.
Nice. Do you like just resting your balls?
No, it doesn't touch.
Is it like the cold sensation?
No, there's no touching.
Cool this off real quick.
I hold it, but it's just a more efficient way.
Do you rinse it afterward? Like, is that
of
the
course
sink?
I
Is that the
rinse.
reason
Of
for the
course I
sink?
rinse. Of course I rinse.
It's like soap and water that bitch, you know? Like
I wash my hands before I pee.
No, but you got your dick in the sink, so you're washing your dick too, or like?
No. But I do wash my hands before.
Yeah, I usually wash my hands before too, because I walk in there with dirty hands and I don't give a fuck. My dick ain't that dirty. Shit.
Exact.
Bitch, been in my pants up there. It's
Dude.
cold.
Yes. And I don't trust the outside world. I trust my penis. I know where it's been.
It's been there all day. You ain't even seen the light of day.
Exactly. It has
a
little bit of
splashback, a little bit of splash.
Soft, latex-ish underwear, covering it. You want to see my boxers?
Circumcised boxers, yeah.
They're right behind you.
Nice. Are they Packers boxers?
They're in that.
If they not Packers boxers, that'd be very fucking.
You know what?
Misled.
I've never owned Packers boxers.
You're not trying to pack it, man. You're not trying to pack it for Green Bay?
Dude, for some reason, I don't want shit stains on, my favorite team.
Packers?
Yeah, dude. Also, who buys white underwear? Are you wearing white underwear right now?
Fuck no.
Okay. There we go.
Stop buying white everything.
Now,
say white.
One thing to market would be, it would be like a hamburger outline. So the front would be yellow and the back would be brown. So then you would never be able to tell if you had an oopsie. Have you ever had an oopsie?
It's been like 20 years. Maybe more. Hold on.
Like, I don't want to talk about it.
No, I remember I was like young, I think like 4th grade at the most, on the bus. It was early in the morning. I was going to school and like farted too hard.
You thought it was it was a hard fart.
I was like, oh shit, I knew. So I had to call my mom after I got off the bus, and she either brought me pants or picked me up. I don't know what happened.
Dude, that's a good mom though. I mean, some moms would be like, fucking suck it up, bro.
But since then, I clenched those hard farts. Got a filter on it.
Yeah.
Make sure you got a little screen on it. Just catch the fucking little part.
I feel like the older you get, the riskier farts become.
Yeah, I think just like everything, our skin just gets blown out. So our asshole's slowly getting blown out by all the shits we shit.
Jesus.
Our pisser can't hold the fucking piss in anymore because it pissed too many times. Fucking skin's falling on the ground because fucking gravity's killing it.
Not to mention the balls.
Eyes, the ears, the balls.
The balls.
Everything's getting
bigger. The ears keep growing. The nose keeps growing. The balls keep falling.
Oh, yeah.
The tits. We have male tits.
That's why I'm glad I was always skinny. Shit,
I seen males wearing bras these days. They got
always skinny.
Professional athletes.
See, they got these motherfuckers that like
man's ears.
They work out all fucking hard. They hit working out for like a year and they get all big and swole, blah blah blah. Then that's cool if you keep it up. But some motherfucker, you give it like 1 year off, all that shit turns to fat,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. I'm more about that long term fucking shit. I'm gonna stay. I work out a little bit, but I'm not trying to build muscle. I'm just trying to be better. You know, like be healthy, pretty much. But yeah, I don't know.
So, okay,
Going too fast at something don't really get best results all the time.
you are a recovering addict.
Yep.
What was the lightest that you ever weighed, and was it ever like a very concerning amount of weight where it was like, damn, I need to eat an entire block of cheese to
I was always skinny, man, before and after fucking with it. But I mean like 110 during my
110,
meth
dude.
days, yeah, for sure.
And you're 6'8". God damn it. That is that's a sight to see, ladies and gentlemen.
Meth skinny.
Have you ever dined and dashed before?
Yeah.
Describe the restaurant and the occasion.
Well, we're too close to home on that. I'm just have
Oh,
to say,
wow. All right.
when you move into a new city, if you're not gonna be back for a while, you can get away with some things.
I mean, the thrill of it, though, you know, like there's just something about it where it's like, I don't know. The only way I think I could do it now is if the waiter or waitress was just a bag of dicks. You know, like to where it's like, first of all, the company's probably going to pay for this. It's no sweat off your back. You're just not going to get the $8 tip from your Applebee's, whatever. But even then, it's still,
I didn't feel good about it.
yeah, it's not a good move.
We were just in a bad way at the time.
I would think that I don't know. I think it's
It's not something I continue. I've done it, but I don't continue to do it. It's not something I'm gonna do again.
yeah. I mean, you do it at Chili's, you know.
Yeah, we do it at like exactly big chains that suck.
I'm trying to
But
think.
yeah, I don't like anyway.
The closest I've come to doing so is, so we had sort of a rich friend, and I think like the waitress asked us straight up from the get go. She was like, "Are y'all gonna be paying separate or together?" And we're like, "Oh no, it's all on one ticket." And then we sort of like single file started to disappear until like the last guy was just sitting there, and then like we were in the parking lot and we were like, all right, we're leaving, bro. And so he was just kind of stuck with the bill, so he was forced
So
to
it
pay
wasn't
it.
really. It wasn't planned.
Not really, but like by the time the end of the meal came, it was like we kind of hate this
We
guy.
see me and my ex were kind of fucked up when we were leaving Louisiana, go to Colorado. We did that to a few places, but we had money sometimes, and we'd be like, we're gonna pay, and if it just wasn't good enough, we'd be like, fuck that, we're leaving. Or we see the opportunity. Basically,
Yeah, it's like I'm going to the bathroom, she's
But,
going to the car, and
yeah,
then
once
all
we
of a
got to
sudden
Colorado, we stopped doing it. It was just like a fucking lower point in life.
I gotta go pee in the sink. I'll be right back, and you'll never see her again.
If
And
they did good, we wouldn't do it if we had the money, but
the chicken tenders were undercooked. So
dry as fuck. Yo, oil's old, motherfucker.
when was the last time you got into a fist fight?
When I was in Colorado, it's been a while.
What caused that?
Somebody thought I owed them money. I did.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You didn't. Okay.
My ex had borrowed some money from him or something, and they wanted to fucking get it from me, but I mean, I don't know. She borrowed the money. Kind of.
So who came out on top?
I knocked a few tooth out, at least one tooth out of his mouth, and then he tried to sue me. So he brought me to court, and I got to tell the judge, yeah, I punched his tooth out, but he attacked me first, and he came to my house and attacked me. So what happened was he came to my house, attacked me, or to try to get the money from me. I just moved. Me and my ex were living on his property for a second in a little trailer, but we ended up moving, and he was saying we owed some money for rent or something, but it was her agreement. I didn't fucking agree to. I had moved away already. So he comes to my new place, knocks on the door early in the morning. It's like my first day I got there, I think, like, and got all settled in and shit. And he had a hammer too, and he just fucking like,
Jesus
yeah, he
Christ.
got all abrupt. He fucking swung the hammer at me. I caught the hammer in the hand, and like I ended up fucking getting him to drop the hammer. But yeah, once he grabbed my hair, that's where it all changed. That was a fun thing. Like at first it was early in the morning. It was kind of like I was losing for a second. Like, yeah, he had the upper hand, but once he grabbed my hair, I got so fucking pissed off that he was acting like a bitch. That's when I just started fucking clocking him in the face, dude. He ended up on the ground. His friend was like looking, and he was like looking like he was about to step in because it was going a little bit far, you know. And so I got up, and then a couple weeks later, I found out, oh, he's putting out a fucking lawsuit or whatever, tried to sue me and shit. But I called the cops after. That's
He
what
started
happened.
it.
Because he came to my house and
Yeah.
started all that shit. I called the cops, and he hit me with a hammer in my chest, so they had a little fucking mark, so they got to take a picture.
Oh, hell
Because
no.
of that, all that shit was perfect in court, you know. They
Damn,
couldn't do
dude.
shit. It was awesome, dude. Like the judge was just, he didn't say it, but he was looking at him like, you fucking dumbass. Like, how you gonna fucking go attack
You
somebody and
didn't
then
show
try to
up at his
fucking
doorstep?
and then try to fucking get a restraining order on them, like when you the one that fucking like did the stupid shit. I just hit him too hard, huh?
Dude, at least that hammer didn't go into your temple, because that could have been
Yeah, he swung
could have been
bitch.
rough. Now, okay, so you've had this tooth situation. Speaking of knocking people's teeth out,
Yeah, that's my
do you
karma.
do you feel like that's karma?
No,
Okay.
because it had happened before, and I already I'd already paid some money in Colorado to get redone, and this is the fallout from Colorado. So, this is the second time in my life since the first time that I have to replace it.
Okay, so I have like some sort of I am insecure about my teeth. My sister, her teeth were so fucked up that my parents spent all the extra dental money on her. They were like, yours are kind of fucked up, but we'll let it slide. And, it's like,
Second class citizen.
yeah, I was, I wasn't as in need, right? But I still have I'm a little self conscious about my teeth. And, you feel the same.
Yeah, I got a big gap.
So explain how this happened and how it's affecting you currently.
Well, when I was young and dumb, probably like in 7th grade or something, me and my brother were outside playing baseball with an aluminum bat and a soccer ball. So
Oh,
he threw the soccer ball, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fucking knock this bitch out of the park. Fucking swung all my might, and it hits the soccer ball and fucking directly bounces into my face. Aluminum fucking bat, busts out my fucking two front teeth. Bam.
these were
It got fixed.
these
man.
were adult teeth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then fast forward later in Colorado, the little piece, the cap or whatever, fell out, so I had to get it replaced over there. I got most of the work done, but I didn't fully finish it. And then the partial piece or the temporary piece that was in when I came back to Louisiana fell out. So now I'm dealing with the hole until I get a couple more hundred to fix it. Yeah, it sucks because bitches judge you for your shoes and your fucking clothes, and you think they ain't gonna judge you for your tooth. Like it's just it's blatant. Every time you look at somebody, you see their teeth. You look at their teeth. Your eyes are drawn to your fucking teeth and eyes. So I do feel very fucking self conscious about it, and that people like really that I can't get the right girlfriend until fucking unless the right girl fucking walks by and fucking happens to like me. I don't know, but I can't fucking go after any girls that I want to fucking try to pursue because they fucking look at me like a fucking freak because I'm missing a tooth. I'm not normal, you know. It's just
Yeah, it's almost like
it's
you have to wear a fucking like.
I'm handicapped because of it. I got fucking missing fucking appendage. Like the people see it instantly, you know. It's like it's not something that just goes out of their head.
Yeah,
I
you
get
have
reminded every time I talk to them, and every time I smile, I feel fucking like bad because I notice it. Like I know that oh shit, it's a big hole. Like I don't know, it's probably all in my head, but
Well, here's the thing. I know you. I see you as an attractive male that other girls would find attractive.
and I agree on that because I used to be able to. Here's the thing: I know what I can do when I had teeth, and I never had problems having any relationships or getting girls like just fucking like communicating, you know, having like going out and shit. But man, since I lost my tooth, they don't respond the same. They do not fucking welcome a Greg in their life with a fucking broken tooth.
Right.
Like a crackhead.
Dude, and that could happen
I
to
don't know.
me
This is the fucking
at
way
any
you look at it.
time playing basketball. That's why I wear a fucking mouthpiece. Because I'm like, dude.
So basically, I'm hibernating until I can fucking buy a fucking tooth.
Yeah.
So I'm like a half a person right now until I can fucking
And that
vanitize
sucks.
for the goddamn world because they're so fucking. Everything's fucking Facebook. You gotta fucking smile and look pretty.
It
Oh my
fucking
God.
sucks, dude.
Fuck off. Shit, I hate it.
Well,
Yeah, it sucks.
the good thing is, you're not fat. You're not a racist. Oh wait,
I'm
no, you are a
PHAT.
racist. I'm sorry.
And I
You know
run
how to
pretty
play the
fast,
guitar.
man.
You hate white people, but you're white, which is a conundrum.
I think everybody hates white people. It's
Yeah,
like the current trend is just to not like white people.
yeah. I mean, bro,
Blame it on the white guys.
bring it on, dude. Like, I'm El Salvadorian, so I don't give a fuck. Like, just because my skin is white, my soul is brown, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Burnt.
Yeah, dude. I'm part of the El Salvadorian cartel. All right, so you want to put a hit out on me? Like, let's go. San Salvador? You ever heard of those motherfuckers?
San Salvador any day you want.
Bro. Cincinnati? No, it's not Cincinnati. There's a place in El Salvador called Cincinnati. And those motherfuckers will make you disappear. So don't fuck with me. I'm not white. Fuck white people.
Just
Jews are weird. Black people are the coolest people in the world. I said it. Do you have a question for me?
How do you do it? How do you just keep?
How do I live my life?
Yeah.
Well, here's what I'll tell you. Alcohol and sports and video games and a loving fiance.
Sounds nice.
That's about it, though. I mean, like, these are literally the dog days. I've always said, if I was ever going to kill myself, it would be between the time that the Indiana Pacers basketball season ends up until when the Green Bay Packers season begins. Also coincides with being the hottest part of the year. So it's like, dun, 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 like,
Yeah.
I wanna die right now. So I'm slowly coming out of my depression because the Packers, they've been playing some preseason games, you know, but yeah, it's a dark time every once in a while. But
Yeah, how's that record heat treating you?
uh, I'm hot even when it's cold outside. So it just makes me angry.
Yeah, me too.
And I think like even like bugs and shit, like when it gets hot, like all these roaches start roaming around and
They're
buzzing
pissed
and
off. They're just like, I don't know what the fuck. They delirious and shit. Like,
yeah, they're just
starting shit.
so
Fuck you, man.
yeah, they have like gang wars and shit. They're like, oh brother, this is my territory. I eat all the fucking garbage around this dumpster.
This is a cool spot behind the light, T.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna fly around this light, brother.
Got my light, got my shade.
Just moths, just like fucking. You ever seen a moth
Sipping
fuck a moth?
A can of beer.
You seen a moth fuck another moth?
No, dragonflies, yeah.
Dragonflies.
They get it on. They fucking hitchhike.
Hitchhike? Oh my god.
Yeah, kind of like the fucking love bug shit. Just fucking jump on each other's back and take a ride for a couple of days. Hey, bitch. Motherfucker.
A petition to call love bugs fuck bugs. Because they're constantly inside of each other. Until they're not.
That deep love bug. Then they die. It's a good life.
I mean, like, you're constantly having sex.
All they do is fuck, fly, and die. I don't even know if they eat. They don't look like, what the fuck do they eat? I don't know.
Yeah, I think they just, like,
born,
survive on water.
Find something to fuck, and they hold on to that motherfucker. And they die after it. It's a good life.
Jamie, look that up.
You mean Jesse?
Listen, Joe Rogan. I'm not gonna tell you the truth. Yeah, we need a producer. That's the other part.
Yeah,
for this podcast, we need a fact checker because I can't do everything.
And we need a fucking pipe cleaner because goddamn, this thing is rezzed up.
Oh yeah, my man here is dabbing out. It looks like a.
I'm trying to live in the future, man.
It looks like a syringe.
It does. It really does. It's a big dope syringe, man.
Dude, I feel like it. Yeah. If I even touch that thing, I feel like I would die. Or just be high for 17 hours. What do you think happens whenever we die?
You know, I'd really like to believe all kind of spiritual shit happens.
Dude, that would be the best.
Reincarnation.
That would be awesome.
Or our energy just goes on to another level, a bigger knowing, I don't know. But lately I kind of had the nihilistic view of just like, I don't know, man, we might just die and that's it. And then
just blackness.
The way, like, God responds to prayers and a lot of shit happens. Yeah, it seems like the more likely outcome. I hope that's not it, but
well that's
I would kind of bank on that.
Yeah.
But, you know, it comes and goes with the spiritual shit, I guess.
So, I'm a gambling man. I do well, by the way. If you want to check out the Jesse LaSala show, I give out some pretty stealth bets. But if I had to wager a bet on what happens when we die, I'm going for darkness forever.
Yeah, it just seems. I hate to. Maybe it's a combination. Maybe it is both. You know. Maybe that happens and the other thing happens, but I don't know.
The thing is, once they start putting microchips into our brain and then downloading our memories, which is all coming. You know, Elon Musk and Zuckerberg, they're going to figure some shit out.
Yeah, screw that shit.
And you're going to be able to... I mean, they have people's heads frozen. You know? Like, that's still a thing.
Futurama.
Like, what is the logic behind that? And how does it work? And what do they expect to get out of it? And what if it's a nightmare afterwards? Like,
I think it's like
Oh, I
preserving
should
the
have never.
brain for a future time where they can do something with it. Maybe
Yeah,
if they. Oh,
but then that's when the aliens come in, and the aliens are like,
maybe it's for the aliens.
out of all the
Yeah.
Earths
Relate
that
my head.
we have, this is the worst Earth. Sorry, and they just blow us up.
It is
Like
a pretty. I mean, it was
y'all,
nice before we got so fucking involved with it.
y'all elected a reality host to run the country. I'm sorry, you're disqualified from continuing. Like, we're if there are multiple Earths, inhabitable Earths, where there's the same level of oxygen and water and all that, we are the worst one, or we're in the top five, because it's probably like an infant, like
We've got this bitch pretty polluted. I'm back to the world record heat or the fucking my life record heat for sure. Been the hottest summer of my life.
yeah,
Over here.
this is fucking
Set so many
ridiculous.
fucking records. What was it, like 107 today? Been like 107 like many fucking days this week. That's retarded. That's not fucking normal.
And it's 107, but it feels
It's like 115.
like 115. Yeah, you can always like tag on an extra 8 to 10 to whatever it is, and then it's like, and the humidity, it's like, I salute the mailmen out there.
I salute anybody working outside. People working in attics, on roofs.
Oh yeah, like my band member, he's a bass player, amazing bass player, probably better than Taylor Swift's bass player, who's getting paid out the ass, right? But he works for an AC unit company, and he has to go up into people's attics and fix their fucking ducts and shit, and like,
Yeah, I was doing electrician work for a while.
dude,
And a lot of that.
fuck that.
Oh, it's horrible. We were doing that middle of summer, dude. That fuck. How boat sweat, like just. Oh, sweat the second you get up there, man. So fucking hot.
That's how I know there's no God, because there are talented people that are doing jobs.
Yeah, you get a degree to go do that. Shit.
I mean, well, let's talk about degrees, okay? So you have a degree.
Sometimes.
Depending on where you ask. But there are certain degrees where no matter how well you performed in college and what level of education you achieved, you could still end up being a waiter.
Yeah, there's a lot
I've
of
seen it happen.
a lot of art degrees,
Yeah, like, oh, you're an art history major.
design type shit. If you don't get in with the right shit.
Dude, I was a jazz piano major. I took college as serious as a shit or a piss in the sink. Like it wasn't something that was important to me because I wasn't going to be a doctor. I wasn't going to be on the front end of like some scientific project. What the hell else is that? I thought I wanted to be a teacher, but then I saw how much they got paid, and I get paid more working at a bar than I do babysitting and trying to teach children. So, where are the morals? Where is the strategy? And why does Louisiana suck so much?
It's hot. It's down in Mississippi where all the polluted water goes. It's getting eaten, so it has no future because the water's slowly swallowing it up. So if you want to raise a family here, it's just fucking retarded because by the end of their lifetime, they're going to be getting the bad hurricanes like New Orleans is over here, Yeah, it's just a shitty place to live. A lot of poverty, a lot of government assistance going on. A lot of people fucking, a lot of shitty government, and a lot of people they're taking advantage of of government to the fullest effect if they can. You know? So it's
Having kids to provide income.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it doesn't. For some people, that's the only way. You know, like shit. They ain't got no fucking other option, or they don't see none. You know, and people living in fucking ninth ward type shit. You know, they might really not have no fucking option. You know?
Right. Yeah, I think. How say you on this? Should you have to be able to pass a test, much like a driving test, in order to have a child?
Yeah, but nature don't work that way.
Right, but what if they could just abort your baby because you failed the test?
The people against the abortion right now, that never happened.
So I was reading a story about a prison guard in Texas who told her superior, "Hey, I think my water broke. I'm going into labor." And they were like, "Nah, you know, it's probably nothing. You got to finish your shift." Right? So she stayed an extra 2 hours.
That's fuck. She shouldn't have stayed.
Dude, I would have quit. But she stayed, got to the fucking hospital, had a stillborn baby, and the doctors told her, "Hey, if you got in here sooner, your baby would have lived."
Yeah.
And now she's suing, and that's in Texas, where abortion is a no-go. But
so she should win that case.
Oh, she's gonna live with a lot of money and a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
I mean, which would you rather?
The money.
You'd rather live with money and trauma, or
No, then trauma.
No,
I thought you meant money or
no, yeah, no. You have to have.
I know.
You got to be broke and happy, or a lot of money and trauma.
They both kind of suck.
Dumb and happy, or smart and miserable. That's another one.
Yeah. I'd like to be dumb and happy. It'd be nice.
Dude, that would be the best.
I'm just not dumb enough to fucking be annoying to myself, you know? Just enough fucking observation skills to where it's like, it pisses my own self off. Like OCD type shit. So yeah, if I could dumb that shit down a bit and just be fucking happier about shit that don't matter, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Let's just, join the Church of Latter-day Saints and call it a life.
I'm giving my pussy to Jesus.
Yeah, let's go and stand up and sit down, open a book, stand up and sit down, and then kneel, and then stand up and sit down and sing a hymn, and then
walk around and go eat fucking a cracker
and fucking shake everybody's
like the
dirty
priest
fucking
touch
hands.
your fucking tongue with his
dude.
finger while he fucking puts the cracker and then fucking
and then drink a little bit of
wine
and wipe
it's
the cup.
Nut going in your mouth. Oh, look at this little kid. Drink it, kid. Drink it.
It's just grape juice, or is it?
Fucking priest. They need to let them have fucking wives. That's just fucked. You can't worship. Or the priest is somebody you're supposed to we're supposed to instruct you on your life. You can't take instructions from somebody who can't live a fucking full life. That's fucked. You're fucking making the priest fucked up because they can't do natural human urges like fuck their wife or have a fucking wife to fuck. So then they rape kids because they're around kids all the time. You made them do that. Let them fucking have a wife. It's stupid. Dumbasses.
They all have either horrible masturbation addictions or nocturnal emissions.
Because it's unfucking natural.
Yes, it's God jacking you off every night. It's like, dude, this needs to come out.
And then they don't even have the option. It's not even like that. You're in a dry spell. You just can't. You can't even fucking entertain the idea of wanting to fuck a woman. So that's probably why they end up doing that other stupid
It's like,
shit.
yeah, this boy will do. Well, you got to go to work. I feel really sorry for you.
Oh yeah, I'm going to shit, piss, and eat without the shit. Cause that shit this morning.
I wish you well.
Yeah.
And don't eat the chicken. And until next time, don't die.
Can I have a Mentos?